Hear ye, gather round for another edition of Young Kings Wrestling featuring the Michael Joseph Jackson Spooky Soundboard. Welcome to the Nuck If You Buckingham Palace. As always, I am the thespian TC Fontaine, aka TCF Baby. Please say the baby, joined by Young King Reek, House of Havoc, first of his name. Yeah, we got the Chalice again. Let's go.
It's happening.
I think I'm gonna order me a Chalice finally.
Yeah, man.
I can't be Chalice-less around here.
We gotta toast up in here. You know what I mean?
Actual, man. Yeah, we got a toast to the new WNBA champions, my aces. Shout out to them. More of that in a second. But make sure you get you some merch if you feel so inclined to. Shop.ykwrestling.com. New styles on the way. You can also get select styles available on Amazon Prime. And make sure you subscribe to us on the YouTube channel at YK Wrestling, all the platforms and everything where we are available at ykwrestling.com. Check us out. Back to them aces, though, man. Shout out to them, man. Boy, man, them girls went through hell, bro.
Boy,
it was looking real rough. I was about to give up on it. I was about to give up on it. Like, we was mid. We was big mid. We was like, I think at one point 12 and 14. And then we got our ass bust by 53. That was first week of August. They lost 3 games since. You know what I'm saying? So
it's that I'm sure some fatigue was hitting. It's the same thing with Kansas City. Like after you go for that 3-peat, you know what I'm saying? And it might not happen, but after you doing back to back to back, you know what I'm saying? It start to hit after a while. But then, you get that second win, it's a wrap.
Thanks, man. And they had that roster turnover too, man. Kelsey Plum got traded in the offseason. So that was that hit us a little hard, but bounced back, won a championship. Shout out to my girl Asia Wilson, man. First player ever to win a scoring title, MVP, Defensive Player of the Year, and Finals MVP with the championship in the same season. And when I say first player ever, I mean ever in basketball history, not just the WNBA, but basketball history. That means Michael Jordan never did this. She did something Michael Jordan never did.
Grand slam out here.
And mind you, Michael Jordan did everything that nobody else has done.
Right.
Outside of this, apparently. So shout out to her, man. And I want to talk from one GOAT team to another GOAT team. I actually moved this one up. This was in our rumors. But shout out to my guys, the Hardys winning the NXT and the House of Glory Tag Team Championships this past week. They won 2 more titles in addition to the 4th rope tag team championships and the TNA tag team championships that they currently have. So shout out to them, man. Like, they got the best belt collector gimmick in all of wrestling right now, better than anybody else doing.
Conversation's over.
They got a lot of belts that actually matter.
They got GOAT status. I don't want to hear it no more.
Yeah, like I was tripping because I knew damn well I didn't have them over the Usos. But like a couple years ago, I was saying the Usos was the GOAT team. Because like these motherfuckers main evented WrestleMania with the tag titles. Like, that's GOAT shit right there.
Yeah.
But like, nah, the Hardys is doing it big. Shout out to them, man.
Yes,
I got a belated congratulations because I didn't even know this happened. To Danhausen, because we got a new signee to Boffhausen, who just turned 3 months old last week. He had a son that was born. Shout out to him. And apparently we got some more signees that we didn't know about to Boff as well. Carmella and Corey Graves welcomed another one. So shout out to them. Shout out to Boff, man. Building up a roster.
Man, listen. Coming up
shout out to them, man. And shout out to Raven as well, man. Former ECW champion, former hardcore champion. Said on Ariel Helwani this past week that he was diagnosed with early onset Parkinson's. He's quoted with saying, "I'm lucky it hasn't affected me too bad." He just says like the tremors get bad whenever he gets anxious or like he gets tired. Then it's kind of a struggle. Raven said, "For all the drugs and alcohol and chair shots to the head, you got to pay for the damage at some point." So he seems to be at peace with it. Says it's not that bad. It hasn't really affected his life too much right now, and he got a documentary coming out soon as well. I've seen DDP posted about it, so I'm looking forward to seeing that. Like whenever
Oh,
DDP is involved in a documentary,
hell
you
yeah.
might cry. So Jay-Z said once, in order to survive, you got to learn to live with regrets. And I think Raven is taking that to heart, and he's in good spirits. So shout out to him, man. That was Raven and Jake the Snake Roberts. If you want to be a heel in wrestling, you need to watch
Oh yeah,
nothing but Raven promos and Jake the Snake Roberts promos,
for sure.
like Flock era. And you know what's crazy? Before this interview, I seen the Vault had posted the history of the Flock on the WCW Vault.
What?
So that's in the watch later. I'm tapping in. We're gonna check that out.
Yeah, okay.
And my last shout out, man. RP. This one, I was just like, this is some bullshit. This fake, right? RP to Diane Keaton, man.
Oh
Uh
yeah.
I'll be
Well,
watching both Godfather movies later this week. There
I
are
was
only
just about
two.
to say.
We only go watch the first two.
I keep putting on part two and only getting through halfway and not finishing. Like, nah. Let me put it on and like run through real quick, man.
No, listen. I listen. I hope I can find time during my meetings this week to watch the whole thing and tap in.
Thanks.
Shout out to the Godfather, man. Shout out to the Godfather trilogy, RP. Let's talk
Yep.
about some wrestling, though, man. We had Crown Jewel from Australia. Who got
Yep.
up at 5 a.m. to watch this? Not me. I did
Oh,
not.
and
Tapped
honestly,
in.
that's better for me. That's better for me because with my schedule set up, saying the night shows ain't really gonna work, well, especially if I'm off. But then it's like if I sleep in and I know I can just get up and watch some wrestling that just happened, bet I pull up
Yeah,
and I'm awake, I'm alert, and I feel like I enjoy it better too. Like
right.
I don't know, something about that's helping.
I think I woke up and I seen it was already on the main event. So I'm just like, oh
Yeah,
damn, I missed the whole thing. But tapped into what I wanted to see, which like I stopped watching after Cena and AJ because Nebraska was playing. So had the shit focused. But we got Bronson Reed defeated Roman Reigns. The Usos cost Roman Reigns the match.
yeah.
And Roman is like, man, I'm cutting y'all niggas off till Christmas. Like, y'all got me fucked up. So yo, I love y'all, but I ain't fucking with y'all for a couple months now. Y'all got me fucked.
Hey, Joel Santana once had an album called "What the Game's Been Missing."
Hey,
This game has been missing some quality bloodline content, and we
it
did it.
has, man.
We hit it. Cause
Cause
y'all not
I
gonna
ain't been
tell me
watching Raw
when
like that.
right, but
But they
y'all
told
not
me
gonna tell
Roman was
me
back. I'm tapped.
right. Cause y'all not gonna tell me when Roman did the whole thing backstage with Jimmy talking about, hey, I hear everything, right? Like, what's the problem with him taking advice from me? Like, just D checking the hell out of him backstage. Like that's where people sit up in their chair, like, oh, hold on, fam.
Right.
When?
Shout out to Roman actually watching the show because too many times these niggas don't watch the show and some
Right.
shit be happening. And if they just watch the show, they will see what we see. So like
Exactly.
shout out to that. We got Stephanie Becaire defeating Tiffany Stratton for the women's crown jewel. We got John Cena defeating AJ. I don't care that John Cena just hits everybody else's finishers now throughout a match. I don't care. This is John Cena we talking about here. I
Let's
seen
play
somebody
the
talking about oh, now everybody likes the Bray Wyatt tributes. It was like, yes, nigga, when John Cena's doing it. I don't care when the Wyatt Six are out there, but I do care when it's John Cena. Yes.
that's one of his rivals, one of his
Yeah. He did
opponents.
all his rivals' moves.
That's what I'm
He did
saying.
a skull crushing finale. He
Yeah.
did what else he do?
RKO.
Before the
The
sister.
the
Did he do
DDT and
RKO?
RKO. Yeah.
Okay.
He,
So he did that. He did the sister Abigail.
yep.
This nigga did AJ
He was
Styles went for the five knuckle shuffle, and this nigga did the Undertaker, hit him with a choke slam, and then
yeah,
finished it with a tombstone.
right.
Like he hit all his
Into
ops, so
he
that's
he
gonna
was
be
about to
fire.
hit he was about to hit a punt. He just missed.
Was he? Oh
Yeah.
shit!
He set up, he went
See,
his
it
one.
was so much going
He
on.
he
He
did
almost did a
more
six
attempts.
one nine.
Yo. Because the crowd was chanting for it. And I said then, I'm like, yo, y'all might want to chill. He's not the guy you want to be asking to do that move. You know what I'm
Y'all
saying? He
gonna
said,
embarrass this man.
I bet. But yeah, no,
Hey,
he was
look,
dead serious about trying to hit that punt. Randy ain't even been that serious. Dude.
not recently, not, but shout out to Rick. But no, shout out to John Cena. We got 4 dates officially. So that's maybe
Yeah.
2 matches, if that. Like we got the retirement match
Yeah.
and then probably Survivor Series, like maybe War Games or just do a regular Survivor Series. I don't know. But in this, since he doing all his ops moves, give me a Batista bomb in one of these motherfuckers. Like, hey, give me a Samoan spike. We ain't seen that yet. Let him break that out. Umaga is one of his GOAT rivals. Like,
For real though.
if you really
That's
want to
a
lay it home, you really
that's
want
a
to make a
goat.
statement, he has to do this in his retirement match. He got to do a rock bottom, and then he got to hit that people's elbow that he never finished at WrestleMania 28. He got to
Ooh.
do it.
Hey, that writes itself,
That's
man.
poetic right there. You win your
That
last
writes
match doing the
it.
Rock's moves.
Yeah, writes itself.
Let's do
Hell
that.
yeah.
I didn't watch the last 2 matches. I got to catch them. We got Rio. I call him Rio. Defeated the Kabuki Warriors, and then Seth freaking Rollins. Please say the freaking defeated Cody Rhodes. Cody took that L. Thank you, Jesus, for the men's Crown Jewel Championship. And then this man is a demon. This is why. This is why we might have to press charges. This man turned to Steph and said, "My wife coming for your belt."
That's crazy.
What are your
But
thoughts on
hey,
this show, man? I seen they kicked it up after we was shitting on WrestlePalooza.
listen,
When
this was the
ESPN was shitting on WrestlePalooza, that's when it was like,
right.
we gotta lock in.
Yeah, exactly. This was the energy. Like if this was the card for WrestlePalooza, I don't think anybody would have had complaints. But it always take them for a moment of people to universally come around and say, yeah, that was mid, that wasn't hitting, for y'all to be like, I bet. Now let's spin this. The only thing that I would say that didn't hit all the way was probably Steph and Tiff, because it was quick.
Yeah.
It was quick. And look, I said this before, I'm gonna say it again. I'm not saying this in a bad way. I'm not saying it negatively. We are building this woman's resume, which she earned everything she getting. We are doing this very fast.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all know that these people are fickle, and y'all know that they get fatigued quick. Her star power was unquestioned. When second she got signed, we knew that was going to be a hit.
You think it's
It
gonna be
has.
an issue though, for real?
I don't. I won't say it's going to be an issue, but it's like the way that fans turn when they feel like they see a talent who's seemingly never gone through adversity in front of them.
Mm-hmm.
That's my thing. Like she comes in just a full calendar year. She comes in NXT North American Championship. She was NXT Women's Championship, double champion. Then she lost. She lost to JC Jane, but it's like it's kind of it's like a bump in the road because she goes right into the main roster. She wins the battle royal at Clash, went for the world's title. She most likely, even if Trent hadn't had to step away, for the baby, probably still would have lost to Steph. And
Mm-hmm.
then you go right into Crown Jewel match. Now she wins that over Tiff, which that's going to be a conversation about her because, well, the title reign for Tiff has been, if we're being fair, if we're being polite, it's mid, and then she loses this match when the
He looked,
WWE Women's Championship is supposed to be your main women's championship.
yeah. Only thing I didn't like is Tiff losing. Like this is her first match she lost all year, and it was just an exhibition. Like if
Right.
if Tiffany Stratton was going to lose her first match of the year, it needed to one been for her championship, and you could have did this months ago. But I mean, I ain't the booker of the year. I'm just saying we could have did that months ago, and we wouldn't have backed ourselves into that corner when you obviously want to push Steph over anybody else. But
Right.
I don't necessarily think there's going to be fatigue with her because I look at her, she's not American, and that helps her because like
That does.
Oscar didn't have that problem. Like Oscar
That's
came in
true.
as a force, and nobody ever got tired of her. We actually thought she should have been doing way more. So like I don't think they're gonna get tired of her, but she does need to kind of face some adversity as a baby
Yeah.
face. And I think like okay, she hit her peak in 2025. I think we need to start, going down on the decline
Yeah.
a
We
little
gotta
bit.
level off.
Yeah, she gotta get some adversity. It's kind of like the Cody thing. It's not as bad as Cody,
Yeah.
where like again, nobody's tired of it, but it's the same concept. And I think like her not being American does her favors. If she was an American white woman, or she even worse,
Oh.
a black woman, oh boy,
Yeah, yeah, we'd have been having to fend y'all off.
yeah,
But yeah, no, because there's also Oscar's a perfect example. Like she comes in, she's undefeated. She never lost in NXT. She had to relinquish the championship
mm-hmm.
before going up to main roster. So it's like,
And came out the gate swinging on Maine, and then won the Rumble, won the first ever Women's Rumble,
yeah,
her first year.
yeah, yeah. And then it's like over time, you just accumulate. I think that's the only thing that's different. It's like over time, she accumulates that resume that she's literally done everything you can do, and like in it's been what about 10 years now that she's been.
Yeah, she debuted 10 years ago,
So yeah, so it's like okay, you can pack that up to first ballot Hall of Fame. Um,
easily.
it's just now in this case, like you set the bar for women's rookie years. Like this is not something that's going to get replicated anytime soon, and it shouldn't.
No.
But it's like yeah,
Charlotte Flair, the only person to come close,
right,
and
yeah.
she
So
ain't
it's like
close really when you look at it.
we just got to level off a little bit. That's all
Yeah,
it is. I think that
I think
that
she
should be
can
it.
drop that belt soon.
Yeah.
And is it too early to do rumbles, like rumble predictions?
Oh no.
Because
We
I got either Steph or EO, and it depends on Steph losing the belt or not. But I got Steph or EO winning the rumble
okay.
because EO is in her era of adversity now too. Like her girls and turned on her. Like she called them family, and she don't got that rapport anymore. So like she in her adversity era, she gonna have to climb up through them ranks the next couple months too. So I definitely see her winning the rumble, getting back. Like she like that.
It's possible. I'm still leaning towards Lyra Valkyria. She's either going to be the winner
She
or
in a
the
weird
Iron
spot.
Woman. Well, and that it makes sense because you had this history with Bailey. And listen, y'all tapped in. Y'all gave me what I asked for when I said I need that Schizo Bailey. I'm getting
Yeah,
that, and that program should carry them. I'd say probably through into the winter, but you can see that development that's been taking place. All the people that said like, oh, she don't have charisma, she can't talk on the mic, this, that, and the third, and she just listened to y'all chit chat and all that talk that bullshit, and she didn't went up there and just leveled up every single time. And then the matches were never a problem. The matches was what was getting her over. It was everything else as far as her development that was like, okay, we need to pick up on that. She's been doing it, and at the risk of not going, to the well too much, because Io, listen, Io's the best women's wrestler right now. That's not even up for debate.
I'll give her
Io
that.
is the best women's wrestler out right now. So nobody will complain about seeing her in that spot. She has done it back to back though. So I I would probably say if they find a way to, I don't want to say put a pin in it, but slow it up to where you can eventually get to Oscar versus Io at WrestleMania, I think that might be a good way to roll with it, and they might do that. But also, I can't rule out Liv when she gets back.
All right,
because
yeah, all right. I'll be
that's
forgetting about Lily
definitely
too.
that's definitely going to be an option. Plus another one who hasn't. We still waiting, but I think by the time we get to the Rumble, she gonna definitely be back as Bianca.
I hope so.
Yeah,
I hope so. Then how long it take a damn finger to heal, man?
I
Her
don't
body on
know.
some bullshit right now.
She said that shit just swelled up. She had to wear like her wedding ring on like her middle finger, something like that, because it still was
Yeah,
like swole around there. Like, God, this was
WrestleMania.
mania.
Yeah,
Like,
she ain't been back
yeesh,
since, man.
crazy.
She had a couple appearances. It's
Right,
basically Stone Cold when he was out in 1999, 2000, and he came back
right,
for like
yeah,
one pay-per-view and it was
yep.
gone. Like this is really Stone Cold. It's the same
Telling you,
thing.
man.
Like,
Telling
what did Paul Pierce say about Joel Embiid?
you.
Whole
Oh,
load. We want the whole load.
I was
Come
saying I
on, man.
wasn't gonna say that.
Anything else on Crown Jewel before we move on?
uh, I mean, it's just what we wanted to see. You know what I'm saying? Nothing crazy. And that's my thing. Like it never needs to be over the top. This was simple. The right, all realistic, all the right choices got made.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I I love how people switch up. I'm gonna say that because now all of a sudden, because Bronson beat Roman and him and Braun look strong, now it's Roman's losing the mid carders, and we pretended they're like, oh, this is character development. Roman Reigns is a world beater. Now he's losing the mid carders. Oh, they mid carders now. Before they was the next up, and they are, but now they mid carders because they beat Roman. Like, cut it
They're
out.
literally supposed to beat him
Like,
at this
hello,
point. They supposed to beat him. That's wrestling.
they
Like he
giving
done
y'all the
beat
script.
everybody. Roman even said it out his own mouth. He said when the Usos came out there and crossed in the match, and he said, I don't want to see y'all niggas till Christmas. He said, they know I can't do it on my own. That's why I asked y'all to stay back there.
Yeah,
That's character development. Because
right.
it's just like he can't do it on his own. So when he got to do it on his own, he losing.
Yeah,
Like it's simple, bro. But
come on,
y'all
man.
have the worst comprehension of all time.
Yeah, and you know, shout out to getting that 2 time out the way with trying to get Cody.
Yeah, man.
Cody don't need more than one ring.
He don't.
Seth, I like this tease and that tension that they did with Seth, because Seth did what nobody else did with the whole Paul Heyman. He held his feet to the fire and said, "Listen, don't bullshit. If I don't beat this, what's gonna happen?" He's like, "Look, I'll be straight up with you. I gotta wonder what I picked you for. You know what I'm saying? These dogs I'm rolling with that you recruited, they not gonna look at you. It's what May say. Like we not little niggas. Like
We not your little niggas.
yeah, that's
Little niggas got big homies.
yeah,
Seth
that's what I'm
Rollins ain't they
saying.
big homie.
Right.
So it's like
But they
they
just
listen.
they gonna look at you like, hey, I
Hey,
thought you was dude, but
y'all seen how niggas did Edge?
oh man, nasty work, boy.
They said, "Oh, this your
But
group." I don't give a fuck. See how niggas
and
did
then
AJ Styles, or was it Finn Balor? It was Finn Balor. You see how niggas did
yeah,
Finn Balor in
oh oof.
in the Bullet Club?
Yeah, man.
Kick that nigga out, replace him. Like shit,
Yeah, man.
crazy, bro.
Yeah, man. And shout out to AJ too for that. I seen that
He had
gear. I
the
said,
TNA gear, bro.
boy,
Well,
yeah,
hey, that dude AJ way more swole now. Like he was filling that
yeah,
motherfucking out.
real tough. I was
Shout
like,
out to my
hey,
man
yo,
AJ Styles in the 2005 ring gear that he can barely fit now, man.
Look how thick that
man,
is. Look how thick that is.
real tough. I was like, hey, that's how I knew this was about to go crazy, because like we pulled out all the stops, and then John had an intro for him written out. I'm like, boy,
Hell yeah. Shout out to AJ, man.
go ahead. That's what's up.
Hey man, let's get into this week in wrestling history real quick. We got a bunch of birthdays, man. Y'all was going ham. Y'all parents was going ham. Rhino. Happy birthday to Rhino, man. Happy birthday to Caitlin. Aiden English. The Miz had a birthday this past week, man. Hey, this is my guy back in the day, man. Shout out to Paul Burchill. Happy birthday to Paul Burchill.
What happened to that boy?
Happy birthday to Daniel Pewter, Stevie Richards, Rockin' Robin, and Sam Houston, the siblings of Jake the Snake Roberts. They both had birthdays. I would have been mad as hell if my little sister was born 2 years after me, 2 days before my birthday. I just ruined your birthday for the rest of your life. Gene LaBelle would have turned 93. My guy, man, Latino Heat, Eddie Guerrero would have turned 58, man. R.I.P. to my dog. My guy, Alpha Jr., shout out to him, man, alum of the Young Kings Wrestling, Nuggety Buckingham Palace. Shout out to Alpha Jr. Happy birthday to Dixie Carter. It feels so good.
Right.
Hey, all you gotta do is go to Google.
Listen, man. I'm with you when you're right.
Hey, listen. Hey, Bruno Sammartino would have turned 90. Rhea Bloody Ripley. Happy birthday to her, man. How old is she?
29.
29? Yee. Mm-hmm. Hey. I remember she was 20. It's crazy. That made me feel old because I wasn't that much old, like much older than her. I'm not that much older than her every year. But like back then, I didn't feel that much older. But I was just like, when you see people that's 20 and you're like, damn, you 30 now? How old am I? So it's crazy.
Man, listen.
Shout out to Rhea, man. Ricochet had a birthday. Taz had a birthday. Tony Chimmel had a birthday. The Tonga Kid and Rikishi, happy birthday to y'all. Y'all don't know that they twins. Y'all might have forgot, but they twins. And I think both of them had twins, which is crazy. Twins run in that bloodline. So like Roman got how many twins he got?
I think is it 2 sets?
He got 2 sets of twins and another one. That shit crazy.
Bro. I think so. Yeah.
That shit crazy. Bro.
Yeah.
Shout out to Tonga Kid and Rikishi. Happy 80th birthday to the American Dwayne Dusty Rhodes, baby. Yeah, we're gonna have to upload that Dusty Rhodes and Standing Sharp conversation, baby. Yeah. Up to the YouTube at YK Wrestling, baby. Shout out to them, man. And then my last one, happy birthday to y'all probably don't remember him. Y'all remember Arturo Ruiz, however you said his name? He was in NXT.
Yeah.
And then he got drafted to Raw, and you never saw him again.
What happened to that boy?
Yeah.
I found out.
What did happen to that boy?
I found out. Again, he was never seen again after being drafted to Raw. And then he made a few appearances on AEW Dark in 2022. And that was the last time he wrestled on record. But he currently works as a Brazilian jiu-jitsu. Run his back.
You good.
A Brazilian jiu-jitsu trainer in a suburb outside of Orlando. So that's what he's doing now. And as far as Paul Burchill goes, I have no idea what he's currently doing, but he did most recently compete in NWA Power back in March.
Really?
And there's nothing on record of what Paul Burchill's been doing for the past 6-7 months. But I'm glad he's still out here doing it. So, shout out to Paul Burchill. I was a big Paul Burchill mark when he was with William Regal.
Man, it was them gimmicks after that.
The pirate was fire, I thought. It was the shit with his sister that was weird.
Yeah. The I was cool with the pirate because it's different. Like clearly,
in this PG era.
In. Yeah, he was clearly
trying to cash in. It was like the start of the PG era too.
He was trying to cash in on the whole Pirates of the Caribbean shit. Yeah. Like, okay, whatever. The this whole sister thing was like, all right. Like, I don't even like what you trying to imply right now.
And there's no implication there. But I was on the internet back then before the gimmick made it to TV. And they were saying on the dirt sheets talking about they wanted to do this incest gimmick with like these new people coming in developmental. And then when they debuted, and I was like, oh, this is what they're talking about. But like it had the undertones, but they never leaned into it, probably because of reasons that they had to be, by they, I mean him, had to be convinced not to do.
Right.
But
it just sucked because it's like I feel like that kind of messed up Katie's name before she even got started. Like she could have. We never know what could have happened with her because that's how you started it off. Like,
shout out to her. I found out what happened to her as well. Like a while back, she did like burlesque dancing and shit now. Like that's her thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's funny because I used to watch like the later versions of the Power Rangers and shit like that. So SPD came out. I found out she could play the Yellow Ranger, does the same thing. She started burlesque dancing. Yeah.
Nice. Ain't there a chick from Boy Meets World that do porn?
Oh yeah.
That's crazy.
If you go on Snapchat, there's a story about her like on the new on like doing interviews and stuff like that, and how she got a book she doing an interview here. Like she taking over the game on that side now. Like that's crazy.
Like she do porn, like
yeah.
And she's like 47, bro.
She on that site. She on that site.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I remember Judy from Family Matters did porn too.
What?
Yeah. This was like in the 2000s. Like she stopped after a couple years. And I remember she did an interview about it. And she was like, yeah, she was fucked up.
Hey, yo. I ain't know about that. That's great.
I remember seeing I don't remember what it was on either. I don't remember what streaming app it was on. But it was oh no, it was Vice. It was on Vice. It was Dark Side of the 90s. And they did an episode on Family Matters. And they interviewed Eddie and Judy. The actors, Darius McCrary and what was Judy's actress? Damn. I don't remember her name, but yeah, her. Shout out to her. It is Google. Let me find out. It's Googleable, man. While you get that camera situation.
Yeah.
Jamie Foxworth is her name.
All right.
But no, I remember watching that, and she was just like, one day they fired me, and nobody told me. I showed up to work, and they told me to go home.
Oh damn!
Yes,
that's crazy.
It's crazy, man. But let's get back into this week in wrestling history. 1992, Bret Hart defeated Ric Flair to win his first WWF championship during a WWF Superstars taping. But that match was never televised. Nobody ever saw Bret Hart win his first world championship. I really felt disrespected in that moment. You hear everybody else's, this was the main big world championship of that era. This is the WWF championship. And at this point, we're on cable, we're on pay-per-view. And my match isn't aired on. I'm veering into a Triple H accent. Where'd that come from? I don't know. You get the gist of where I was going.
Bret is probably, that's exactly where I was getting ready to go. Bret is probably the only person that I can think in recent memory that has made me want to use the word curmudgeon so much. Like, it's I don't go get into it. It's just ridiculous. Like,
until next time, where I talk
something
about
to be
Bret
happy
Hart.
about in life, please.
Yeah, man, come on, man. You got that black woman by your side, bro. You supposed to be happy.
I'm telling you, like, how does she not tell you to shut the fuck up about this complaining all the time? I don't understand.
I wonder if her girlfriends, whenever she just be with her girlfriend, they would be like, "Girl, I heard Bret was in the news again."
Yeah,
bitching.
crying,
Oh, girl,
complaining.
you already know. What if that's how they talk
Yeesh.
about Brett? That's crazy.
Listen, I ain't mad at y'all. Should be. Somebody need to.
Shout out to Brett. He great, man. But damn, bro.
They
Sometimes,
need to
bro.
have. They need to get the sisters together and do an intervention for this dude. That's what I think need to
High
happen.
key. High key.
Like, I don't want to hear no bitches. We gonna tell you straight up.
1999 RP to Gorilla Monsoon. 2006, Kurt Angle made his debut in TNA. Came and confronted Samoa Joe. And then 2007, No Mercy in Chicago. This is the event last week I said they didn't deserve. On this show, Randy Orton is awarded the vacant WWE Championship by Vince McMahon and the Raw General Manager William Regal because he beat up John Cena. Was supposed to face John Cena in a last man standing match. John Cena got hurt, tore his pec, tore the titty off the bone. So they just said, just give Randy Orton the belt, man. Like he earned it. Like he done took everybody out in his path. Fuck it, he the champ. Triple H came out there gaslighting motherfuckers. Came and gaslighted the fuck out of Vince.
Right.
Because he was just like, oh, Randy Orton said nobody gonna take this title from him. I'm challenging for it right now. And they over here denying him. Vince is like, no, you're not gonna. And Triple H was just like, just picked at this man's ego. And he was like, you know what? Fuck it. We're having a match right now. We're having a match right
now. It's being that those king size grapefruits are just shriveled up to little raisins.
That's the one that got him. He said, no, you got me fucked up. That pissed him off.
Championship match.
That pissed him off the whole rest of the show.
Right.
Like that one comment had him fuming.
Say, oh, you survived the championship match. Well, guess what, pal?
So, like, this dude beats Randy Orton 29 minutes into the show. 29 minutes exactly into the show. Randy Orton is champion for all of like 23 minutes total, right?
Yep.
So Vince finds Triple H backstage. Like Triple H and Batista cross paths. They both the world champions for the first time since WrestleMania 21.
Yeah.
So this is the first time we see them together. Triple H turn around, hear Vince in his face. He's like, you got me fucked up, buddy. You know, he's like, I'm for the people. And I got to do what the people want. And the people want a championship match. You're going to defend that title against Umanga. That's how William Regal used to say his name. Umanga. He used to say his name like that. He had to defend the title against Umanga. And he defended the title against Umanga successfully. Like, real quick, too. He was like, yo. But during that whole time, like, he escaped barely. Because in the words of the problem, Adrian Broner,
he got his ass cooked. He got cooked.
Adrian, you didn't go down like that, huh?
He got cooked.
In about 5 minutes, he still got his ass cooked. He survived the match. He got cooked. His ribs was all fucked up. Like, it was all bad for my man. But he still had his belt. But you know what? Vince McMahon found him backstage, and he was just like, hey, shit, damn it. Good shit. You know, I'm a man for the people. Basically the same shit he said.
We not
and you know
done.
what? Yeah, the city of Chicago was promised an advertised last man standing match. And that's what they gonna get. Because Randy Orton said, you know, I'm invoking my rematch clause tonight. I'm fresh. And this motherfucker got cooked, taking my title back. And that's what he did. This is one of my favorite pay-per-views all the time. Outside of the Punjabi prison. It's pretty decent. Shout out to No Mercy.
Like some dope stuff comes up out of like injuries or whatnot. Like rare signs where they get to put on the creative hat and be like, all right, how do we make up for this? How do we fill the 2.5, 3 hours now that we got to change on the fly? This was one of them big wins of doing that.
Yeah. Shout out to y'all, man. And then in 2015, Bayley defeated Sasha Banks in an Iron Woman match to win, not win, but retain the NXT Women's Championship. Fire. Made that little girl cry.
I have something to say about Mercedes very shortly.
Everybody in that family be crying when wrestlers getting their face on. Her daddy was crying when he got Molly whopped by my boy Lindsay Dorado.
Boy, he didn't want that smoke at
He
all.
did not. He did not.
His dude was looking for he was looking for location and everything.
He was, bro. This dude
Dude
was
said, "Where's the
live
smoke
tweeting.
at?" Yeah, he's like, "Where's the smoke at?" Like, I'm trying to pull up.
Hey, we might need to hit up Lindsay Dorado and see if he's
Facts.
willing to talk about that.
Yeah.
Hey man, let's get into the royal address real quick. But before I did not see this on your list, man. I had to say something about this because this is the second time in the last couple weeks, last like 3 or 4 weeks, where something came up in regards to something that happened relative to AEW. And I ain't see nobody talking about it. Like they trying to sweep it under the rug. Versus the AEW fan had people in his basement. I actually haven't like updated myself on that story. I'm gonna find out what happened and get back with y'all next week. But that happened. And then did you see this? These motherfuckers got caught capping about the all out numbers.
Really?
Yeah. Oh, it was an all in. Which one did they have in Dallas?
All in.
So all in. They got
Yeah,
they got
y'all in.
caught capping. Yeah, y'all. Yeah, you're right. They got caught capping.
Oh no.
Per WrestleNomics, because WrestleNomics, they gonna find shit out, about
Uh-huh.
anything. I don't really care for the dudes like at WrestleNomics like that, but
Right.
I will give them their props when it comes to journalism. They actually do journalism, and they wrap in the finance aspect of it too, which like we'll talk about it later. But we were on Inside the Mind of with Katie Kinsey, and
Mm-hmm.
I brought up my affinity for financial content. So like this is up in my ballpark. I kind of fuck with it. But uh apparently they was caught capping. They said it was like 30,000 in attendance, but they got the scan data, the ticket scan
Mm.
data. It was only like 22,000, which is still a good turnout for
Yeah.
a show. Y'all could have did that in an arena though.
Right.
So like, and this is where it kind of comes into a fold because they kind of did the same thing WWE do with WrestleMania,
Oh
where
yeah.
like the city pays and reimburses them to hold the show there.
Right.
Like it's the same thing. It's smart. Like you can get people to help fund your show and bring tourism to your area and boost up your economy for a weekend. Like
Mm-hmm.
a local government is going to take that 9 times out of 10,
Easily.
right? Like so that makes sense. Like that they did that. Texas, the state of Texas approved $1 million in incentive-based funding for the event under the condition of the projected 32,000 spectators, but only 22,000 tickets were sold. Do the math
Mm.
on that percentage-wise. Mind you, they sold 27,000 tickets. There's 5,000 people paid for tickets in this economy and rather stayed home than go to the show. It's crazy. So because of that, because they did not reach the attendance that was projected for the $1 million, approximately over 25% of the estimated $1 million funding had been reduced due to that attendance. That is a lot of like $300,000 is a lot.
Right.
And apparently, you know how old boy operate. Apparently, they try to get the government to sign NDAs regarding these numbers as well. They try to get them to sign a confidentiality clause and an arbitration clause that initially was included in the contract, but were removed because those are law violations. Like this is taxpayers' money. They want to know how their money being spent.
Love them
Can't
some
hide that shit.
NDAs.
Can't put that under NDA. Hey, but
See,
look, I ain't the 3-time Booker of the Year.
I'll tell you,
For the
man. Like
sickos is right though.
it is. It is. Yeah, man. Like y'all motherfuckers and y'all lawyers. I'll tell you, they're going to find creative ways to torpedo this thing. Like everybody else can like to make the comparison to WCW. Yeah, obviously the same similar issues are there. And I'm like I said, I'm gonna address one in a minute. But nah, you finding creative ways because like that's just silly. That really is, bro. Like, and it's
they don't
a
want to
bad
talk about
look.
that though.
It's a bad look on Tony because you've been working in an organization with your father, on running an organization, a
Multiple
franchise,
organizations, multiple
right?
sports organizations.
Yeah, like that. That's
Hey,
not something.
they coming to town soon. I might have to tap in.
Yeah, like
I
that's
might have
not
to
a
go
slip
meet
up you
up
should
with
be
you.
having. You gotta
I
have
might
your
have to sit
numbers
down
right.
with them and talk. We need to have a conversation about something. Like,
Yeah.
get me on the payroll. We're gonna get this shit together, man. Like,
Listen. I don't been said it. Like if y'all are willing to cut a check, we can be favorable. You know what I'm saying?
like CM Punk tried to get this shit together, and y'all said, but listen, I ain't gonna be, you know, an imposing personality like CM Punk. I understand, that type of personality won't gel with a lot of people. But
right.
like somebody gotta
We ain't
step
choking
in.
nobody around here.
Yeah, I ain't gonna choke nobody. Like I ain't about
You
to,
good.
get in front of the cameras eating muffins. I don't even like muffins like that.
Right.
Now
Yeah,
you put
nah,
some
like
bagels in front of me, it might be a problem.
true.
But no, I ain't
Everything
getting
you
down
see.
with I get down with one muffin and that's it.
Facts. Yeah, man. We want the shit to be better. We booked y'all last week. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we're gonna book WWE
Yeah.
too. Don't
I'm
fret.
saying, right? Like y'all tapped in. Y'all gonna hear about it.
What else we got
What
though,
else?
man?
Yeah. So, we already mentioned Corey and Carmella. Shout out to them. New addition.
Yeah,
Somebody else who got a new addition. Then we found this out through her ID contract not being renewed. Uh, People were asking what happened with her. She's let people know she's not concerned about it because she's expecting her child. So shout out to her. Outside of that, also
I don't think you mentioned her
Zara.
name, but Kylie Ray. Like we talked about this a
Oh,
few weeks ago. But
yeah,
yeah,
yeah, my bad. Yeah, Kylie Ray and Zara Zucker also the ID towns got released. And then over on the NXT side, Stevie Turner, y'all saw her. She was backstage on some segments. She got released. Jamar Hampton,
that's some
Lance
bullshit,
and
bro.
Ye, Zeta Steele, Jen Tyler. I was surprised by because she got a look.
It feels so good.
Yeah, I don't know why y'all did that. BJ Ray from LFG, we just talked about last week, who had to undergo surgery because he had been working hurt. He got released, and of course Wesley, because they have a younger, fresher, faster model of
They
what
do.
you are.
They got
Yeah,
one
man.
that sometimes it ain't worth it to put a lot of money into your vehicle after a while.
Yeah,
Like your vehicle might break down after a while. It's best to just you got a new one in the tuck. I'm gonna just drive that one. Like, I'm gonna go trade this one in or sell it. That's what they did pretty much. Like Javon Evans is taller. He's younger. He doesn't have a major back injury that he needed
mm-hmm.
surgery on. Like all these things go against Wesley. It's unfortunate. Wesley was my dude though, bro. So
Yeah,
kind of bothered me a bit, but I understood. Like it is what it is. It's really like you look at basketball or football, for instance. Like look at Drew Bledsoe. Drew Bledsoe went down. Tom Brady came in, and Drew Bledsoe's career was never the same. And Tom Brady the GOAT. So shit like that happens.
yeah, man. That's his history right there. Being the guy in front of the guy.
You can go back to TNA with the Rascals, though. Easy.
Yeah, he can. I was gonna say like it'll most likely happen. Just you might not want to go into the single division over there because they also have a younger model
Yeah.
that I'm sure they quite happy with because that's that's one of them ones. Um, Also, this was interesting. So earlier this week, Santos Escobar, his deal expired, and there was apparently it hadn't been any plans for him to resign. He had some creative issues or concerns rather that that weren't getting addressed. And then days later, they came around, and apparently they wanted him back enough that those creative concerns, as we'll find out, but apparently they got addressed, and he signed a new deal. So he's back under contract with them. So we'll see if we see him again soon. We should. I was about to do the Denzel, like, hold on. Because now I was rocking with him heavy in NXT, so like, yo,
yeah,
we
and
need
you
to
got you got the
capitalize.
AAA shit, so like that's something he can do down there. Like if you don't want to give
Yeah,
him nothing to do on main roster, y'all could easily build him up as somebody that matters there
right.
in AAA, easy.
Yeah. I'm gonna get through this one quick. So they finally arrested Roger Jackson after the situation with Psycho Stu. He got charged with felony battery and misdemeanor charge as well. He's pleaded not guilty to both, but if he found guilty, which most likely he's facing up to 7 years plus 6 months for the misdemeanor. So it's about to be looking kind of bleak. And obviously Psycho Stu from his friends have said that he probably likely not to continue his career after this, which is smart. You know, he's a vet, yeah, PTSD and all this other stuff. That's wrestling was supposed to be like therapy for that, but you know, something like this can set you back, so you probably don't want to.
Hey man, y'all take care of bro too, man. Like
Yeah, yeah. It is
whatever
that
support system you got,
GoFundMe
man.
that GoFundMe set up, letting him all like over 200K. Now a lot of that was
Okay,
wrestlers, of course. Like
yeah,
I know, obviously Jericho, one of the first ones. Anytime you see a GoFundMe for somebody in the wrestling business, Finn Balor was on there, and a couple other
okay.
guys in the business. So like, yeah, they really came around, which is dope.
And I need his friends and stuff to make sure he good, bro. Like
Yeah,
you had something that he like you just said, he use it for therapy, and then that's taken away from him. Make sure he's straight, bro.
yeah,
Cause like, especially as a vet, like that might have been all he had. And
right.
somebody like he became, excuse me, a victim, and somebody like literally like stole that from him
Yeah, man.
because they didn't understand the the whole situation.
Right.
Somebody who shouldn't even been there. Like he over there just doing what he was probably gonna do as a wrestler. Just work. Like
Yeah,
he was doing the work, and
right.
somebody just took it too fucking far. Make sure he's straight, bro, and make sure
Hell yeah.
he got something to help replace whatever he was using wrestling for.
Right. Yeah, because we've heard some
I don't want to
some
see
bad
no
stories.
check on your friends shit when it comes to him. I
Right.
don't want to see that.
Yeah, man. There's been bad stories that come out of situations for, especially with vets.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? So, uh,
understanding like veterans, like especially you bring up PTSD and stuff. Like I don't even know
yeah,
like he was actively like serving or not, but he seemed a little older, so he might have
yeah,
served a little bit. Um, nah, man, like let's make sure he's taken care of, bro.
for sure, for sure. Paradigm got two new signees, Shiloh Hill and Kalani Jordan, the
Hey,
TNA Knockouts Women's Champion. So shout out to them.
that boy
I'm down to
Shiloh
see.
Hill being some weird shit, bro.
Hey, we know.
Y'all follow him on Instagram, man.
That boy, a little different.
Like they pull old like TikTok and Instagram videos from like a few years before he got signed, and he just be like, this dude be ordering shit through the dark web and like doing reviews on
Yeah,
it.
yes,
Like,
it's
bro
weird
got
as
some
hell,
weird
bro.
shit going on. I hope he alright in the
Yeah,
head.
I've seen a couple of those. Like, yo,
Wait, he went to
he,
Stanford, right? He might just be weird in general.
I think
Like he
so.
not even just like bad, weird. Did he go to Stanford?
I don't know.
He did go to Stanford.
Oh, yeah. I mean, probably.
So he's
I don't
smart
know.
as fuck. So like
Yeah,
he got a bachelor's in computer science, bro. And he got a master's in sustainability science and practice. The boy's smart.
whew,
He don't need wrestling for it.
he don't. That's another.
From Stanford, he
What's
got those degrees.
that's another Nowinski right there.
Low key.
But yeah, I'm down to see Kalani in some TV. You know what I'm saying?
Oh hell yeah.
I know what time
I
it
need
is.
her and Maya to do an appearance together. So I can know for
Right.
sure they not the same person.
That like that. Uh, y'all remember TJP?
Hell
I
yeah.
think
Shout out to
most of
TJP,
y'all
man.
should.
Legend out here in Vegas, man.
Well,
Man got
he's
his own
supposed to.
promotion out here doing his thing, man. Him and his wife, Arya Perkins. They got their own situation out here doing their work, man.
Hey,
Shout out to TJP.
say less. Well, he's coming back to WWE. Supposed to be return to the PC to take on a guest coaching role.
Mm.
Uh, as I said, if it's going to be long term or if this is going to be something he's trying out. But yeah, he's going to be there. He's going to be working with the youngins. That's going to be dope.
Hey man, you
I
trying to
think.
lead a career, bro?
I'm
Oh, you trying
saying
to
like,
lead, bro?
but that's good though. Like you want a talent like that specifically, especially with all these younger athletes
Yeah.
that like they might not
Need them
have
high
the
flyers and shit.
background. Yeah, they might not have the background in wrestling, but like they got that athleticism that like he can really hone in,
Especially
specifically
like
being in the
TJP,
system.
he gonna tell you to like he a high flyer, he's a former cruiserweight champion and everything.
Yep.
He didn't coach like this dude coached Chris Bay and on like FSW.
Yeah.
So like, he's a smart guy. Um, he's gonna get like, especially with the coaches that are down there anyway, like
Yeah.
they gonna tell you as a high flyer, he's gonna be like, hey, don't do that. Like, don't do that right now. Like this is the appropriate time to do this. Like shit, little things, bro. They teach about structure and psychology. So he's gonna
Yeah.
help with that a lot.
Hell yeah. Shout out to him. Uh Dark Side Ring got renewed for season 7. Apparently production is already kicking off and underway. It didn't say what the topics are gonna be. Um I'm sure that there's always something that comes up people didn't know about or something like that that they can unearth. But yeah, we got some more coming. I still gotta watch the ones from this past season, to be honest.
Yeah, I've seen like 3. I've seen Hell in a Cell, I've seen Daphne, and I've seen
Yeah,
WCW. That's all I've seen from the last one.
yeah, I gotta go back check those out.
What more stories can they tell? Honestly,
I I don't know.
I'm sure there's a bunch of shit.
Because like yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like you could go back, over the years and look at it. Like there's plenty of shit, scenarios, but it's like it's more getting back into like past decades. Like it's it's gotten better over the years. Like those I don't want to say those one offs, but like those situations that come like Daphne, for example, that was one of those things
Mm-hmm.
that like it just kind of surfaced because things were happening behind the
Yeah,
scenes
let's
people
get
didn't
back
know
to
about.
profiling actual wrestlers, like instead of like
Yeah,
profiling situations, because those just get like the way they did the plane ride. I thought was some bullshit because it was just like
yeah,
you focus on one thing, you don't tell the whole story.
right,
Like it seemed like you was trying to protect other parties who were involved by like either not mentioning or barely mentioning them at all. So like
right,
I didn't really like how they did that. But if you can focus on like profiling a wrestler's story, whether they're alive or dead, they can tell their
yeah,
own story. Like the way they did Marty Jannetty, that was great. Love that episode.
yeah, yeah.
Like you
Like
do more like that. Or,
that one, I think perfect one was like Bruiser. Like he went
yeah.
through the whole thing like from start to finish. That was fine.
I know y'all never gonna peak to the debut. Like that's one of the few rare like situational episodes that's great. Like the Montreal
Yeah,
Screwjob. And then
yeah,
what was it the season 2 debut of Redacted? That was something else too. Those are great episodes.
yeah,
Because that was a situation and it was a profile at the same time.
yeah.
Did they do one on Pillman?
Yeah, yeah, they did. That was it was in season 3 or season 4. It was a two-parter. So yeah, it might have
Mm,
been season 4.
I think I
I
remember
think
watching
so.
it.
Yeah.
The one on Grizzly Smith
Actually,
was crazy too.
oh man.
Like that's when I found out that like, oh shit, Jake is a second generation and he
Yeah,
got siblings. I did not know none of that. Like,
that's one
kayfabe
of
was
them
real
that
back
like
then.
that's one of them that like cringed at a couple times because shit's
And
wild.
then you see how fucked up Jake became as an adult. Like, man, I'm glad to see he doing great now. Because like this dude life was fucked up until he was like 50.
Good facts, man. Taz is set to take some time off from commentary. He said he's supposed to be undergoing total shoulder replacement surgery. Hasn't given a date, but it should be anytime soon.
Cool.
But
Nigga about to get that Bucky Barnes.
Yeah, man. A lot of that human suplex machine, man. That's that puts in work on you. You know what I mean? But yeah, shout out to Taz though. One of the part of the best announced teams that we've ever had.
Him and Cole was great, man. I don't care.
Facts. And NXT had a house show recently, and two things I'm gonna touch on about that show. Number one, the NXT Women's Champion Jacy Jayne apparently suffered a quad injury, had to be helped to the back in a match. Haven't heard about any severity of it, if it's something that she may need to take time for, if it's just something that she's gonna work through. But it was noticeable from a lot of people that she had to get help to the back. So we'll see how that goes. I've been given credit where credit is due, because she's finally not becoming fetch to me anymore.
Yeah, she wasn't.
Yeah. So yeah, best wishes. Hopefully that works out. But the main thing that got people talking, and it actually has a part 2 to this just the other night at another NXT house show, is for the first time we had a face-to-face between Obafemi,
the ruler,
and the Colossus, the Nigerian giant, Obafemi, aka
Omos. Omos, not Obafemi.
Oh yeah, Omos. Omos, aka Nigzilla, aka
big black nigga.
Yeah.
Hey, in the words of TC Fontaine,
have a big black nigga off.
Hey, I forgot. I definitely forgot about that. Silver posted it. I was like, "Hey, yo, we definitely won."
It took long enough. It took about a year, but it's cool. I'll take it.
And there's a clip of them just the other night at the show. They got into it. Obo out here knocking them over the top rope and everything like that. They throwing hands. I need this on TV.
Yeah, give me that on TV, man. Come on,
big meaty man slapping me.
Come on, Sean. Come on, man.
Like, y'all know what time it is. Y'all the ones doing right by us. So set it up.
Yeah, man. What else you got?
Last thing I got. So Ultimo Dragon held the record for most championships simultaneously at once with 10. His record had not been matched until now, because over all the way out in Denmark, Mercedes Moné traveled to defeat Elise Inc. for the Body Slam Women's Championship. She now holds 10 championships.
Oh my God, who the hell cares?
And this is where I have my my thoughts about Tony Khan and his business practices. Because I read this story when it came when they announced the results. I read it, and I had one of them. You know how like your creativity, like an idea pops crazy in your head when you take a shower, like
yeah,
like your creativity go crazy. I just sat up there, and it came with me in the form of a question. I just thought to myself, damn, what did she sign with AEW for? Like, obviously the check, you know what I'm saying? You want, but my thing is, if you're just looking eye test on the surface, Mercedes Moné is an indie wrestler with an AEW contract. That's it. You could do this gimmick anywhere. What has her contribution been to AEW? You got one of their titles. You get paid very well. Sure, you get to wrestle some of the best women in the industry who aren't signed to WWE. You got your Toni Storms, you got your Athena, you got, Britt Baker, you got Riho. Fine. But what has been the benefit to AEW to having you there? Truthfully. It's not like you elevated the championship, not the TBS title. Not like you elevated it. It's not like you helped people along the way like Jade Cargill did on her way out. You're not doing that. You're just going around racking up. Listen, plenty of people have done. Cardona just did this.
Right.
Like, he just went out. He was working every promotion, NWA, TNA, like everywhere he wanted to go. He wasn't signed to nobody. He was just an indie wrestler. But he built his profile by doing that. And obviously, she's not going to have a problem doing that because even if you hadn't signed with AEW, right? And yeah, okay, you did it for the check, but you would have got paid regardless. You was a top star in WWE. You main evented WrestleMania. You had multiple championships. There was never going to be a problem. No. So, what you just wanted as much money as you could stack up, like that part of the gimmick,
basically.
Because
she wasn't getting paid from nobody else more than what AEW was paying her. Also, if I had to guess, she ain't putting the bill for none of this travel for her to go to these obscure ass promotions in these countries that nobody's really going to the rest, just to win their belt. Like, I know she ain't paying for that. That's probably in the contract. Say, y'all pay for all my international dates.
Mm-hmm.
Like, so she coming out like good, all money in, all money out. So
it's cool. Like she is legitimately probably the best finesser that Tony Khan has ever let fleece his pockets, because
yes,
it's like he's sitting up there saying, okay, I get one of the bright stars that came out of WWE in the last decade. She gets to come to my promotion and I get to feature her. How much? Who knows? But I get to do that there. Not that you spent time building a women's division anyway, properly. You know what I'm saying? You have your misnomers here and there. You got Toni Storm, who just took off. That was purely her at the end of the day. She made that happen.
Mm-hmm.
Outside of that, a talent here or there, it's like you don't build a sustainable division that can progress on one over the other. But you just said, hey, he's a big name. He left WWE disgruntled. I'll pay her whatever it takes. And she can do everything she wants to do right here. And what she has done is just take, like, hey, you got the TBS title. I want that. That somehow she hasn't gotten her hands on the world title. At this point, it's really, I don't think it needs to happen. It probably won't happen. Because for what? You're not going to do anything. If you ever put the world title on her at this point, in this phase, it would probably kill your women's division. Because it's not going to be important. The TBS title is not important. All these other titles are just decoration. So she can do the Ultimo Dragon pose? Like, come on now.
Yeah, and it's crazy. You can't really have this conversation with nuance because everybody just, kind of limited to, oh, you just mad that a black woman is being great. Like, no. No, that's not the case. Because y'all love bringing up, oh, y'all didn't have a problem with Kenny Omega. Yes, we did. Yes. We talked about this all the time when he was
the same thing.
This is the same combo.
The difference was he was doing it for AEW. He was going over there pillaging from AAA and TNA to feed back to AEW. He was doing it the right way. Mercedes is doing this for herself.
I ain't gonna say he was doing it the right way.
Well, I'm saying, but it's like it was generally to get more eyes on AEW as opposed to the partnership that they said it was, which it really wasn't. But at least then it's like, okay, I'm doing it to get eyes on this product right here, and it worked. For her, she just purely built her own profile. Like, oh yeah, I got this, I got this, I got that. What does AEW got specifically in the women's division as a result of this?
Yeah. And like her building her profile is fine. Like nobody's saying she can't do that. That's really the point of a wrestler. Wrestlers are independent contractors. Like the point of them is to build their own profile anyway. But from AEW's perspective, how is it helping them from the other promotions? How does that help them in the long term? Yeah, you might get a boost in attendance if she comes back to defend her championship. And you can be like, oh, we got Mercedes Moné here. Then y'all can sell tickets. And people gonna come to see because like they like her. WrestleMania main eventer, all that. That's fine. But like, how does that help put your belt over in the long term? How does that help put your promotion over in the long term? You don't get nothing but a short-term boost, which like as an indie promotion who might be struggling for money, that short-term boost might help them put on a couple more shows that they probably wouldn't have been able to do without it. Like, that's fine. But in the long term, has nothing to do with her being a black woman, being great. Y'all think she great because she got some fucking championship from Denmark and she got another one, I think in Poland.
Yeah.
A couple months ago. Like, why do you care for real about some belt from some promotion who might not even stream their shows? They might not even have a way to air their shows at all. So you're not even gonna be watching. Why do you care? I don't care that she got all these belts.
And that's the other thing too. It's like
I talked about the Hardys, like they winning belts in promotions. I can watch the content.
Exactly. Like people watch House of Glory. You know what I'm saying?
We watch Fourth Row.
Yeah, like that's something that's featured.
Gun, man.
That's featured. All these championships, half of them people don't even know about the promotions that don't get attention, that don't get like enough eyes and ears on their product. Maybe they should. Who knows? But because of how you're doing this, it just looks like window dressing for you, and none of it actually has. I say it all the time. Each time you keep adding to the list, they all lose value.
Hey,
because it was one thing when you had 3, like when she had the New Japan Championship. Okay, cool. But then each time you grow, they all lose value. Instantaneous.
I'm gonna challenge y'all. Hashtag you niggas. I'm gonna challenge y'all. 2, 3, 4, 5 years from now, I'm gonna challenge y'all to remember this whole situation.
Oh yeah,
Ultimo Moné. I'm gonna challenge y'all to remember it. I bet you will. Until you be like, oh shit, this happened, and then you post a picture about it, and it go viral, and everybody be like, oh, this was the boss era. No pun intended. This was a boss era. Like that's how people
CEO.
do. The CEO era. Like this was great. Like you didn't even think about it till this person posted it. I see people do that shit all the time now. People will post some fucking clip from some random match that happened on Rampage back in like 2022, and they'd be like, "Oh, this was this sequence was beast." That's what they like to say. And it's like you didn't even remember this shit, bro. Like you just came across this, like you thought it was fire. Like,
let's be serious.
This wasn't in your mind that this happened.
No,
like you remember the TLC match that just happened, and they did the 4-corner spot where they did the 4-corner table. I'm gonna remember that spot.
Oh yeah,
like for a while. Like it happened in a TLC match. That is up there in spots in TLC matches that we're always gonna remember.
Absolutely.
So like that's one of them instances. But like you ain't gonna remember no shit from no match in Rampage. You ain't gonna remember that all the belts that Mercedes Moné won. You gonna remember 2 at least, maybe 3. You gonna remember the TBS. You gonna remember the New Japan, and I think there might be another like. And she won the belt in Hall. Or am I tripping? This is Googleable, but I don't care enough to look it up. And I hate it because I was a Sasha Banks fan to the core.
Yeah.
And I don't care about it. I hate it.
And it's worse because you had that title. It's one thing if she had every title outside this promotion that you didn't have an AEW title, but specifically this title that we called the hose belt because like, we wasn't taking this serious when they announced it, and then you had the right person, you put it on Jade, and then you start taking it seriously because she was undefeated, because she was still cutting her teeth, but she was getting it done. And one talent after another gets featured. That's how you build a profile for a title. So we got to the point where, okay, we can take it serious. Now you take it and you just make it a trinket as part of your collection. Like you just a hunter out here, just getting one head after another on your walls. Like that's not what that was for. So now you back to square one with that belt. You're gonna have to do rehab on it when you finally drop it. It's a bad look.
That's the 3-time Booker of the
Company-wise.
Year's problem. That ain't
Listen,
out. Hey,
it'd be like that.
Hey, we got anything else?
All right, that's it for me.
Yeah, that's all I got too, man. We had one of our shortest episodes in a while. So
but
I think we did.
Did you peep SmackDown?
Nah, I did not watch SmackDown.
I didn't put this on the rumors, but they talked about how there's supposed to be this significant creative changes specifically to SmackDown.
I heard about that.
We done talked about how SmackDown was like, get to that real mid category. But it was just
maybe stop putting Road Dogg in these spots if we gotta have this. This was happened last time he was like a writer on SmackDown. They had to be like, oh, we're doing this significant change because it was so. I think he was on Raw. Maybe he was on Raw. I don't remember. I remember Road Dogg was like in a like prominent position for one of the shows, and that show was so bad, and they had to like switch it up. And if for when I seen they was making him like the lead creative dude again a few months ago, I'm like, why? This didn't work out last time. But I mean, if they respond into to the shit, like I'm all for it. I might start watching again.
Yeah, I think we got in the right direction because like one thing, Tama came back as expected. He had the face paint on. I don't know why you had the whole group put the face paint on because I know like is God does that thing. You know what I'm saying? Like over in Japan, that's their thing. You didn't have to put Jeff Cobb in it because that wasn't really hitting.
You ain't have to put Jeff Cobb in a lot. Yeah, I ain't have to put him in this group to begin with.
Listen, we done said it. We done said it.
Who man?
Oh, but they looking. It looks like they're gonna feud with the Wyatt Six. So I'm not mad at it. Priest and Aleister Black had a dope ass last man standing match. And Zelina is they actually had her show up and help him win the match. So like that was dope. We seen a fireball spot and everything.
About time they put them together. That was something they should have been did.
Yeah.
A long time ago.
We didn't need to start the show off with Cody on the mic as per usual, but that was bound to happen because we're going right into Crown Jewel.
If the show getting better, I'm all for it.
I think we finding some of the working out the kinks a little bit. So
I don't know, man.
We getting there.
Hey man, let's plug our socials and get up out of here, man.
Yeah. Y'all can find me at Recapper24 on Instagram, Twitter, TikTok. Also, go check out Havoc Hour, where we talk sports and entertainment. Go to my linktree/Havoc. Find all the content for that, episodes and everything on the streaming platforms and the YouTube version, the most entertainment. Go check that out.
Yes, sir. I am the thespian TC Fontaine, aka TCF baby. Please say the baby. We've been podding for like 3 hours. I'm a bit tired. If you hear it in my voice is getting exhausted. It's for the last like 20 minutes. I've been kind of like have my sexy voice on a little bit, but it's cool. Follow your boy. Follow my photography, FOY.flicks, trying to get more, action. It's graduation season coming up, man. So if you in Las Vegas and you graduating from college in the winter, hit your boy up. I think they got high school graduations too, man. So hit your boy up. You need some grad photos, man. Check out Young Kings Wrestling everywhere. One last thing before we get up out of here, real quick, man.
I'm packing the air, this gas what?
These peasants, you peasants.
It's not to one person, it's to a thing, it's to a phenomenon that seems to have taken over. And I don't like it. I popped on one of them apps a few days ago. And you know what the fuck I saw?
Oh, I know what this.
I saw fucking Tupac standing in a wrestling ring.
Yeah.
a Monday Night Raw in 1998 specifically. This man died in 96, but he was in a wrestling ring in 1998. He was talking shit. He was talking shit to his ops. And you know who came the fuck out from the crowd and got into the ring? Right. Biggie. These niggas made AI videos of Tupac and Biggie. So whoever's responsible, bring that ass here. Boy.
Y'all are out of control.
I think there's an app. There's a new app that's out. Everybody viewing, and they making these videos. I saw the first one I saw. The first one I saw wasn't Tupac and Biggie. It was no, I didn't see them.
You see,
and MLK's daughter said cut that shit out. So I need to cut that shit out. But I saw Redacted debuting in AEW.
Oh yeah.
That was the first one I saw. Bruh. I said, "What the?" I literally audibly said, "What the fuck is this?"
Yeah, I saw it and immediately retweeted like, "Okay, this is what y'all have." What did I say? I said habitual line stepping. Something about that. The habitual line stepping is getting too comfortable.
These niggas had Hitler.
Yeah.
In one of them videos on Raw.
Hey, him, MLK, Malcolm X, George Washington, and Abraham Lincoln.
I've seen Abe Lincoln.
Reagan and JFK.
This is why the electricity bill is so high, man. Y'all doing this shit. Y'all doing too much, man.
Yeah.
Cut it out. Yeah. That's all I gotta say. Cut that shit. I don't want to see that no more.
Please stop that.
I'll instantly block anybody I see doing it. I don't care who you are. You posted, you block. That's all I had to say.
Crazy. Hey, shout out to GOAT. That was win number 100 yesterday. I forgot.
Was it? Oh, shit, it was. Shout out to him, man. Shout out to John Cena.
Yes, sir.
Shout out to the John Cena lookalike that was, I had to stare at it. I was like,
I was stuck.
like,
yo.
I know what current John Cena looked like. So, like, I knew he was who he was, but the other dude looked like 2007 John Cena.
Like the time machine working, I see.
Hey, let me find out the time machine is real.
That theory. That conspiracy
hey man, Young
theory.
Kings wrestler. We out of here, man. Go.